Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and welcome to my Amazon video where I have tons of products to share with you guys that you need to check out to see if you need in your life. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, and don't forget to check out all my other Amazon videos if you haven't seen them, because we've talked about some really cool products. But now let's get into today's video. So the first product is gonna have to do with electronics, because who doesn't love some good gadgets for your phone? So basically I have a phone and the Apple Watch that I keep on my nightstand. This would also help charge your AirPods if you're cool enough to have them. I don't, my daughter does. But this is the actual device. And what's nice is you can just lean your phone on it and then you drop your watch on it. And then if you need to set your AirPods back there. But I loved that it was just like white and sleek, and that there weren't gonna be really cords anywhere. Like, I have a good setup now, so I'm going to take you in there so I can show you what I have and what I've been using for well over a year. But I liked the idea that there wasn't cords. I could just like set things down. So let's go ahead and test this out and see if it actually works, and if I like it on the nightstand and just how it looks and functions. Here is my current setup, and like I said, I like it. It's worked really well. It's magnetic, so I can just like put my stuff on it, set it back down. But there's just like a lot of cords. Now I will say with this, I can charge it and be on it. I don't know if that's safe, or if you're supposed to do that. You're probably not. Where the next one, as soon as you take it off, there's no cord connected. But I would love to clear up like this stuff. Like, if this works, I'm gonna buy it for Chase's side as well, because he has another setup that I've tested out before. I already like the look better. I love that there's not a tons of cords. There's no cords going right there. But now let's see if it actually works. The problem I see is I have this on the back of my phone. Now I want to say when I ordered it, it said I could still charge it on something like this. So I'll have to figure out like if there's a way to move it that it fits. But right now I just want to see if you set it on there and it's charging. So it does work. One little perk about this that is really funny, it's happening this morning. I was gonna be leaving after this video to go get a new phone with my insurance, because something messed up inside my charger down here and it won't plug in. Like, I can't get it to charge, or if I do, it like does that where it pops in and out. So if you don't have insurance and you can't get your phone to charge like that. Now, I will say, I don't know if it's just for certain iPhones. Like, if you have a newer iPhone, it should charge like that. If you have an old one, you may still have to plug it in. But that's definitely a game changer. Even if I have to switch out my case, it is worth it, just so I can sit it on there and there's no cord. Now let's try my watch real fast. And it works. This next product we're gonna talk about has been stalking me on like Facebook and Instagram ads. And finally, I went over to Amazon to see if I could find it there. I don't always trust ads that pop up, and they had it. So I thought, okay, we're gonna order this. We're gonna test it out. I'm a home channel anyways. But it's these laundry detergent eco sheets. So it says there's a fresh scent, which I can already smell because I opened it. It says powerful, clean, easily dissolves, and no mess. And it's all about like cutting it back like on the plastic jugs. And I'm even guilty of using like the little pods, which are plastic. And it says up to 60 loads, but there's 30 sheets. So basically, if you don't have a big load, if it's just like a normal size load, I think you can just rip it in half. I'll pull one out so you can see what it looks like. That is the sheet. So it says a medium load, which is half a drum full, is just half a sheet. And then one sheet for 3/4, which is a large load. And then you may need 2 sheets if it's like heavy soiled or an extra large load. So if your like drum is full, you'll want to use 2. But we're gonna try this out, why not? Start with towels, because I feel like those are like the dirtiest thing and I want to see how it works. I'm also not going to use like a laundry softener because I want to see if it leaves a smell on them. And I am going to use a full sheet just because it's about 3/4 full. So we're gonna get this started and then we'll come back and finish up this one later and tell you how it works. One more thing before we move on to the next product. This does say every cell helps people in need, and it says buy one, give 10. So for every pack of Earth Breeze Eco Sheets sold, they donate 10 loads of laundry detergent to nonprofits, shelters, and charities. So if you're wanting to test this out, it is for a good cause. It is healthier on you. We have to be really careful what we use because Savannah has sensitive skin, so this may work really well for her just as well. So I'm curious to see how this comes out, like how it cleans, how it smells, and then we'll discuss it more at that point. So I've been on the hunt for another good moisturizing hand sanitizer because I don't want one that dries out my hands. I don't want one that has a bad smell. Like, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And so I found my next favorite. I wish they sold my other one, but I'm gonna go ahead and link this for you guys because it is very hydrating. It's kind of like if they put a lotion and a hand sanitizer together. I'm gonna show you this one. It does say it kills 99.9% of harmful bacteria. It instantly moisturizes the skin. It's the coconut waters, like scent, that's what it smells like. And it has natural shea oil in it, but I wanted you to see, it's not like a liquid hand sanitizer. It's more like, kind of like a gel. And you take it and you rub it in on your hands. It smells like summer. It smells kind of like a tanning lotion maybe I used to wear. It's probably that coconut water scent, but it just reminds me of like the beach or being at the pool. But when you put it on, it does not dry out your hands. It cleans them, it moisturizes them. And I just, honestly, I leave this in my car. I always, always, always have this in my car. So if you're needing a product like that, I've tested it out for you. It's amazing. It's super affordable. I want to say it's like under $5, and I'll have it linked down below in the description box. I'm not going to talk long because I think I've already shared this shirt before, or I know I did over on Instagram, but it is an Amazon shirt as well. I love a good basic with a little touch of flare, which is typically the shoulders, and they have all different colors. It's affordable. I love that it's a slight V-neck, but it's not super low. And I love the sleeves. I love any type of sleeve like this, and you guys know I'm a sucker for a black basic tee. So I'm gonna have this shirt linked down below, and like I said, there's like colors if you want color in your wardrobe. I'm just always attracted to the black. While we're on the topic of beauty, I thought I'd go ahead and just finish another one out. I found the best like clear top dry coat that you can come up with. So it is a top coat, but it's an insta dry. I've had one that I've loved and used over a year, and someone mentioned like, oh, I can't use it because it makes my nail polish peel off a few days later. And I swear, as soon as she said that, it started happening to me. And so I was like, okay, I need to switch it up. So I found this one on Amazon. It said it was the best, and it is. So it puts a nice shiny coat on. I feel like it makes your nail polish last longer, but it dries so quick. And I'm really guilty of like painting my toes before I go to bed because like during the day I'm busy, life gets started, but at night I try to make time to do it, or sometimes I do my nails. And so I don't want to wait like an hour for my nails to completely dry before I can put them underneath the covers or get in bed or get dressed or go to work or whatever you're doing. So this dries super, super, super quick. It's a nice shiny clear coat, and it's super affordable. I feel like every girl should have this in their cabinet because you're gonna have to do your nails at some point, and no one wants to sit there and let them dry forever. So definitely put this in your cart and get it for yourself, get it for any teenagers or girls in your life. I promise you they're gonna love it. One thing I want to talk about, which I don't have personally, I'll pop it up here on the screen, but it's a gender test on Amazon. And the only reason I was able to test this out is because one of my dance moms got pregnant, and I wanted to wait and make sure once she went in with the doctor the test was correct, and it was. So definitely do your research, read about it, but in her case it did work out, and it was just like a little bit of a blood sample, and you send it in and they tell you your gender, and she was able to find out. I'm so sorry, there's like a gnat flying at me, but she was able to find out the gender of her baby even earlier, and I would have loved that when I was pregnant with Savannah. I didn't get to find out till 20 weeks, and they were still like, I'm not sure. So I would have loved having this test. So for me, I felt like it was affordable if you want to know something like that early. Maybe you're trying to figure out a nursery or plans, or you know, you're gonna be having your baby shower and you wanna know, or maybe you're just nosy like me. The people that wait until they deliver, I'm just like fascinated by, because I want to know. I'm a planner, I need to know. Even waiting those 20 weeks was hard for me. So if you are pregnant or you know someone that's pregnant, I'm gonna link that down below as well. This next gadget is just something fun. It's just a small gadget. You can travel with it or just keep it in a drawer, but it's a all-in-one portable screen cleaner. So it says reuse, it's portable, and I'll have to look at it. I don't know if I pour this in straight or if I have to mix it with water, but it comes in this little case so it keeps it clean, but then you spray it and wipe it. So there's actually like a cloth built in to this. I don't know if you can tell. And so all you have to do is spray and then wipe it off. So let's test it on my phone, because you know it's probably dirty because you're always like touching it with your fingerprints. Here's everything that comes in the box. I will say I just sprayed this and there's already solution in there, so this must just be extra, and it doesn't talk about anywhere about diluting it, so you must just add this. Like, it's just like a free refill with it because the solution is already in here. It comes with a little brush, it comes with an extra rag if you need it. This is the case that it slides into so it stays clean and you can keep it anywhere. But now I'll test it out on my phone. Let's see if we can get a before shot. So you can tell right there, it's got a lot of fingerprints and stuff on it. And now let's use this gadget. It definitely worked, and it is just easy, like I said, to keep this like in your purse or a travel bag or just like a junk drawer in your house, but you literally just spray it and wipe. So I think you're supposed to be able to use it on any screen. So if you have iPads, you could probably use it on a TV. I think it'd be a little bit too small. I mean, you could, but like it may take me a little while to get it done, but I feel like it's perfect for like our smaller devices. This next product I did not find. I'm gonna give all the credit to Our Busy Acres over on Instagram, and I'll link her page down below in the description box, but she talks about these all the time, and basically it's just a safety feature for your door, so it basically can't be like kicked in or anything like that. So they can go on any like exterior door. The reason I got it, which I might add it to those doors as well, is basically we have a pool bath door, so you can get in from the outside and then that door goes into our movie room. So I was thinking if I got something like this and someone was using our pool, say we're not here and we're letting someone come in, I could technically lock our interior door from the inside so they could use our pool, they could use our bath, but they can't actually get into our home when we're not here. So I'm gonna see if I can convince Chase to hang this and see if it'll work for that purpose, and then I'll be able to show you how you can't like open the door. While Chase is checking this out, I wanted to show you the door I'm talking about. So this door goes out to our patio, so someone could come in here and use it, but it's nice that like I could lock this door so they can't get into our house. So he's gonna hook this up. It's gonna be easier to show you once it's installed, but it looks like it's gonna be super easy to install, and then all I have to do is shut this door and then I can lock it here because it locks from the inside. So someone can go to the bathroom and not open it up, but I'm kind of needing to lock it from this side as well. Like I said, just for when people are over and I don't want them coming into this space. So here's the concept. Chase got it screwed in now. The door shuts. Let me have that open. So typically you just leave it open like that and then people can come in and out. But if I don't want someone to come in the house, all I have to do is shut that and then they can't get in. I'm gonna put Chase in there so you guys can see him trying to open up the door and it's not locked, and we can see if he can push that open or not. Chase is going in.
You've always wanted to just lock me out.
He can still get outside. It's not like he's stuck in here. And then I'm gonna lock this in. Okay, try to push the door open. So basically he can push it as far as this will let you go. So this is actually really nice for any exterior door. So if you want to put this anywhere, you can. And there's different colors. I'm probably going to add them to a few other spaces as well. And then all you do is pull out on this and then it lets you open it. But if you just try to pull on it, you can't get it open. Pull to the left and then out. We're gonna stay on the products of safety just a little bit longer. I feel like these are products we may not want to spend money on, but they're products you might need just in those like worst case scenarios. It's nice to have. So this first one's a portable push type safety hammer. So this does two things. I'm gonna show you right here. What's nice is I just opened this up and it comes in a 2-pack, so it makes it even a better deal. But this is really good because you push it up. They do have different colors, just so you know. I got black, but it says it can break car side of windows, cuts jammed safety belts, is portable. It's just an emergency device. So basically, say you get stuck in your seatbelt. I can actually say as like a teenager, I got stuck. Like it locked and we kept trying to like tighten it so it would release and it wouldn't, and we had to cut me out, and it took a lot of scissors to try to cut through. This is made to cut them out. So even if you're in a wreck and maybe you need it, plus it also has a part on it that if you're in a wreck or stuck in your car and you need to break your windshield, or not your windshield, but your side windows, you could get out. So maybe you live near water and you go over bridges. And like I said, this is like worst case scenario. No one should ever have to have these, but maybe just in case, maybe you have new drivers or whatever. Like I said, it's a 2-pack, so you get it for your kids or you and your husband or whatever. I hate talking about stuff like this, but sometimes it's just good to have. The next one has to do with fire. And I feel like this is another one I was seeing a lot of ads for, so I went over to Amazon and they had it, but it's a fire blanket. So like I have different products where you like spray, like I have a fire extinguisher, and I even have like a fire spray, like I think it's kind of like a foam. I'll have to see where I got that. I put it out somewhere. I think I bought it for this video too, but this is more of a blanket. So it's something even your kids could grab, keep this in the kitchen, keep it somewhere low, keep it where in worst case scenario, there's like a small fire, someone can grab it and you just immediately throw it over the fire and it puts it out. I do think they came in different sizes, so I got like a mid-range one, but say you have like a fire on your stove or something like that, you can literally just toss it over. I hope I never have to pull this out, but it's just reassuring knowing if I have to, it's gonna be right here. We grab it, we put it out, and it could save us from like burning down the house. One more thing I forgot to mention about this is it can be wrapped around you. It is like a blanket, so you could keep this in your kids' bedrooms if you have young kids where maybe there's a house fire. They would know to open it up and pull it around them to get out of the house. So I thought that was another good reason or selling point to grab one of these. So it can go over a fire or it can be wrapped around you for safety, especially if you're trying to get out of a house where there's fire. So I wanted to bring that to your attention as well. One more security item that I want to talk about is the Eufy cameras. So we've used them for years. We've got them for both of our parents. I'm going to leave a link to like a lot of different options, or you can search while you're there, but they have so many camera options now. So they have like the doorbell camera, they have indoor cameras, they have outdoor cameras, which is what we've always bought. What else do they have? They have ones with like lights. So what's nice about the Eufy camera is there's not a monthly like fee with it. You pay the one-time price, you hook it up yourself, it hooks up to an app on your phone. You can watch that app, you can get notifications. Just a few things I want to tell you about it. Like, it will not call the police for you, but at least you'll be notified. If someone comes near those cameras, you're going to get a notification sent to your phone. You can talk through all of them, so you can be like, do you need something? Maybe it's a delivery, maybe you want it on your front porch so you can see if packages are coming. Maybe there's like an area that your security system's missing, like maybe there's, you know, an angle that the cameras aren't reaching. You can hook it up there. We always have multiple security systems in our house just because we're on YouTube, so I have all different companies, all different cameras. So there's always one going, and Eufy is one of them, and I love them. I love them so much. We always buy them as Christmas gifts. So like I said, whatever you're needing, there's different options. The perk is it's just that one-time fee and then you have it. If you don't have it plugged in, like say it's outside on your house, you may have to charge it occasionally. The less you like open up the app and just look at that camera, the longer it's gonna last. So if you just like sit at work and open up the camera and watch the outside of your house all day, it's gonna run the battery down. But if you're just like checking on it, like, hey, you got a notification, you wanna see who's there, it's gonna last longer. So I just wanted to be clear on both of those. It is a one-time fee, which is nice, so you don't have like a monthly fee, but it's not gonna automatically call the cops for you. You would have to do that, but it is a nice option to have, and it's just more affordable. So definitely look into that if you're needing some like home security for your house. Now we're going to talk about some organization that may be good for like a building, or if you have a garage or like a man cave. It's things that Chase ordered and put in his building over here. So let's go in and check them out. There's several things I want to talk about along this wall, so we're just going to start from this side and work our way over. If you're needing a bottle opener that's like on the wall, this has been a really good one. It's like nothing special or pretty, but we like to buy like root beer and Coca-Cola from Sam's that are like in the glass bottles, and kids just love coming out here and getting them and opening them. And then Chase has ordered a ton of like organizers for different things. So the first one are like his fishing poles or rods. It's nice. Now right now he's got a lot of extra here because we've had family in town, so we need one more, but it just keeps them nice and organized. They're not falling over. This one I've actually appreciated because we've had a lot of people in town, and it was just nice that like for the ping pong table, everything they needed is right here on the wall, and then they know where to put it back when they're done. So there's not like, where are our balls? Where's, you know, where can we find it? Where is it? Is it underneath the golf cart? It's just like right here. It's super easy. You can find it, you can put it away. But tool organization, these things right here have been amazing. So we'll start with this one. It's super nice just to grab on things that you grab most often, or things I'm looking for. Chase can put it right here, so it's been super helpful. You can put whatever you want on it. Same goes with these. It's just been really nice for our extension cords. The size is adjustable. You could use this on like ropes or anything like that that's long that you need to wrap up. Then you can see what you have. It's nicely organized. You can even tell, like you can look at this one and be like, okay, I need a shorter extension cord or a longer. You can just kind of see right here, and they're not getting tangled up or anything in a drawer. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope some of these gadgets were interesting to you, or you found something you needed for your home or for your safety or just for convenience. That's always what I'm here for. I'd rather save you guys time and money. I test them out. If I don't like them, I send them back, and it just saves you guys the time of doing it, or the money if you buy it and don't return it, you lose it. So if you guys have any suggestions or even like types of products you want me looking for, definitely leave that down below in the comments section, and I'll be searching for those for the next Amazon video. I like to do these once a month, but I know you guys really love them. So if you want to see 2 a month, maybe like more in depth with the products, like maybe do the same amount of products or a little bit more, but I can spend more time on them to break it up into 2 videos. Just let me know if you guys like how I'm doing it. If you want me to change it up, definitely let me know down below in the comments section. But thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.